You're in front of the Israeli School, Universal Practical Knowledge, the Philadelphia Division, here at 3226 Cheltenham Avenue in Philadelphia. We're standing in front of the school right now, getting a description of the 12 tribe sign that's been painted by one of the brothers that was in the school: Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Simeon, Zebulun, Ephraim, Manasseh, Gad, Reuben, Naphtali, Asher, and Issachar. Those are the 12 tribes of Israel.
Shalom. Shalom. You've been waiting for this day, so this day has finally come. A lot of you have been wondering where this knowledge that you've been hearing is coming from, and the powerful truth that you've been hearing, how this was established. Well, we finally were able to arrange for the priests to come down from New York and spend some time with us. And I'd like to introduce them if I can. These are some great brothers. We're very glad to have them with us. We want to make them feel as warm as possible, because this is their work and the extension of their work and what they've laid down some time ago. I'd like to introduce, first of all, priest and Sixth Shield General, 4th in command in the nation of Israel, Lahab. I'd like to salute this brother. Macho. Barak. Yeshabim, which means sit. And I'm going to turn it over now to Priest General Lahab.
Water, brother. I'd like to say this, starting off, we're very impressed at your school here, and we're very impressed to see that the brothers and sisters in Philadelphia think enough of the Most High and the Bible and the truth and your nationality to be a part of this, because most of the brothers and sisters are running from the truth.
Mic check, mic check. Select y'all for that. But we right back at it. The watch to the brotherhood. Letting us know that our sound wasn't up to par. Guess what? That's what I.S.U.P.K is for.
All right, so as tradition, we're going to read 7 verses in the Hebrew, and then we'll break down, or Officer Katab will break down in the English what it is we're reading. So we're in the book of Leviticus, chapter 7 and verse 17. Leviticus 7 and 17. YAHANNA Wathar. Mabashar Hazabak Bayawam. Hashal Yashya Ba'ash Yasharap. Verse 18. Wa'am ha'kal ya'kal Mabashar Zabak. Shalom Yawa Bayawam Yashal Yashya La'ah Yarataza Hama Kwaryab Athwa La'ah Yakashab Lawa Pagawal Yaha Waha Napash Ha Kaltha Ma Manwa I One Ha Thasha'a. Verse 19. Waha Bashar Ashar Yagai Bakal Tama'a La'a Ya'akal Ba'ash Yasharap Waha Bashar Kal Tahawar Za'akal. It's like a Ya'akal Bashar. Verse 20. Waha Napash Ashar Tha Akal Bashar Mazabak Ha Shalamyam Ashar La Yahweh Wata Ma'athwa Al Yawa Wa Nakar Thaha Ha Napash Ha Hawa'a Ma'aim Yaha. Verse 21. Wa Napash Kaya Thagai Bakal Tama'a Bata Ma'ath Adam Awa Ba Baham Ha Tama'a Ha Awa Bakal Shakwa Taza Tama'a Wa Akal Ma Bashar Zabak Hashalamyam Ashar La Yahweh Wa Na Karath Slakia Wa Nakar Thaha Ha Napash Ha Hawa'a Ma'aim Yaha. Verse 22. Waya Dabar Yahweh Al Mashallah Amar. Verse 23. Dabar Al Banya Yasharallah La Amar Kal Kalab Shawar Wa Kashab Wa Aiza La'a Tha'akal Wa. That's the end of the 7 verses. This is Leviticus chapter 7 and verse 17 in the English. But the remainder of the flesh of the sacrifice on the third day shall be burnt with fire.
So again, we're still covering the different offerings. So real quick, I'm gonna hit the Zondervan Bible Dictionary. It should be in your kit, your book bag. And if you go to offerings, I will read what it says in page 419. Biblical prescriptions regarding the various kinds of offerings arose from the need for purification from sin or the desire of the worshiper to enter into fellowship with God. Offerings were derived from both animal and vegetable kingdoms. Types of offerings: sin offerings for acts of unconscious transgressions, mistakes, or other um, inadversities. Trespass offerings or guilt offerings signified expiation and restitution and availed for the advertent of offenses, false swearing, and improper dealings with a neighbor. Peace offerings symbolizing the right spiritual relations with God. Meal offerings for or meat offerings, drink offerings, or liberation libation accompany many of these sacrifices. So right then it kind of gave you a brief rundown of what the three different types mainly were. So you have that sin, which is for unconscious or these particular types of offenses, and then you had trespass offers, and then you had peace offerings, and those peace offerings are what we're kind of dealing with now, and those are specifically for God, for that relationship with God. And we're going to read some of those requirements. Can you read?
If I may, other one,
Okay.
you know, what's so heavy with what my other one Kitab just read is if you sit inside a Christian church, they're gonna read that one verse and they're gonna sing and dance and rock you to sleep for a good hour, you know, just philosophizing on what sacrifice means. And Kitab just literally read the definition and told you what it means. It took less than 30 seconds. And when you go to Christianity, you go in the Christian church, you're going to read a verse and never understand what it is it's saying. And it's the problem with that is when you go to church, you're not going to learn anything. You come into the I.S.U.P.K, you sit in a Sabbath service, you sit in a history class, a scripture breakdown, law class, brotherhood class. You're going to be taught the Bible. You're going to be taught things that you can apply to your life, taught things you can apply to how you raise your kids, how you interact with your spouse, you know what I mean, how you should be as a human being on the job. You know what I mean? Like you'll read something like the word charity, you know what I mean, which is the definition of love. And you read the Zondervan and it's going to tell you what charity means. I don't have to listen to a pastor talk for an hour to explain to me how I should love somebody when you can pick up a definition and read what charity means. It's telling you how to act. It's telling you how you should behave. You understand, Salakia? This is Leviticus chapter 7 and verse 18. And if any of the flesh of the sacrifice of his peace offerings be eaten at all on the third day, it shall not be accepted. Neither shall it be imputed unto him that offereth it. It shall be an abomination, and the soul that eateth of it shall bear his iniquity.
So essentially, this isn't a hard rule to kind of follow, to be honest. It gives you a time limit. It says on offerings being eaten at all on the third day. So it's not like, oh, you can't do what you've been doing or you can't eat it the first or the second day. He just told you on the third day, don't eat it. He doesn't have to explain why. He didn't have to explain, well, it might have, larvae or worms growing in it by now or whatever. He just said don't eat it. Keep reading.
Verse 19. And the flesh that toucheth any unclean thing shall not be eaten. It shall be burnt with fire. And as for the flesh, all that be clean shall eat thereof.
So he's simply telling you if something unclean touches it, it shouldn't be eaten. Burn it. But the flesh that hasn't been, quote unquote, contaminated, you can eat it. And when you have all of these different nations out here, or these scoffers that come against the Bible, they don't understand the wisdom in every facet of our life that you can find in this Bible. They want to pick and choose and put Einstein over what's written in this Bible when you have everything you have now based off of what the Most High constructed in this book. Like when COVID-19 happened, you start seeing people stop shake hands. We've been stopped doing that. So it's one of those things that we've always had quarantine protocols. Oh, you under the weather? You unclean? Don't come to the school. We've been following those. And from my recollection, I don't remember losing anybody to COVID in the school. Most High in Christ. But this is one of the things we have to pay attention to when we're following instructions. He told you to do it, do it. He told you not to do it. It's just that simple. Don't do it. Keep reading.
If I may, sir, and this is why we got to stop following white people. Like, we got to stop following European culture. In 2022, he's just realizing we should quarantine and stay away from people when you're sick. When God told you over 7,000 years ago, you're unclean, you know what I mean? Separate.
And then and then the heavy part about it is just like when you read some of the laws that deals with unclean, it tell you to wash in water, running water. And it lets you know that there's a sense of cleanliness. It's an order that the Most High established, and these Caucasians don't have it. It's in their own history books, and they acknowledge it. We wore clothes until it incinerated off our body.
No, they got like you get to a school or some professional office, they're gonna have some signs saying, "Wash your hands." Right. You know what I mean? Right. You use the washroom, wash your hands. You know what I mean? Don't touch this before your hands are clean. You know, the doctor will tell you, you got a cold. What do you need to do? Wash your hands. You know what I mean? Right. Keep distance from people. And you would think that the medical profession, they're so smart today. Mm-hmm. God told blacks, Hispanics, and indigenous that this is how you are supposed to behave. You know, this is how you got to live. This is how you got to operate. Don't think that Christopher Columbus, you know, came and discovered America and taught indigenous how to be civilized. Right. Don't think Europeans taught blacks and Hispanics how to be civilized. Christopher Columbus came to America, and the natives were teaching them how to bathe. Right. The natives were teaching them to use different herbs for dentistry and medical, you know, different medical situations. The natives taught you to wash your hands. The natives told women when they're on their period to distance themselves and to quarantine. We civilized Europeans. You know what I mean? If it wasn't for us, they'd still be. That damn look at you see, I could talk about Europeans all day, man. You understand that in the Roman, you know, the Roman civilization, they believe that things like homosexuality was just normal. Mm-hmm. They'll tell you Alexander the Great and his lover, it was just normal for men to kiss and hug. Mm-hmm. But then they came to North America, and they're around a bunch of blacks, Hispanics, and indigenous, who are looking at them like, what the fuck are you guys doing?
Right. Ew.
Europeans would feel no shame if it wasn't for us.
Right.
You understand? They had pederasty, grown men touching little boys. That's a part of European culture.
And you see that in 2025. Pope after Catholic priest after Catholic priest. We're going to move you to Utah, to New York, to Alabama. Just keep moving them around so you can just keep spreading that pedophilia, pedo life. I don't even know if we can say that.
Yeah, the white man's going to cut us off for saying these words.
Right.
That's how offensive it is to him. You know what I mean?
For telling the truth.
Salaki. Leviticus 7 and verse 20. But the soul that eateth of the flesh of the sacrifice of peace offerings that pertain unto the Lord.
That peace offering pertains unto the Lord. Go ahead.
Having his uncleanness upon him.
And you touch that offering and you unclean. It is for the Lord. See, it's a little different when you sacrificing a sin offering. That sin offering is really for you. You trying to do that to make ends meet or make oblation with the Most High. But this peace offering is for him. And then you gonna be unclean and touch it. Keep reading.
Even that soul shall be cut off from his people.
You cut off. That's simple instructions. You know you unclean. Why you gonna touch this peace offering that's gonna be offered up to the Most High? You gonna make it unclean. Why would you even do that? You know you just laid down with your rib. There's nothing wrong with that, but why would you go offer that offering when you know you're unclean? You cut off. Keep reading.
If I may, because again, what happened with COVID?
Mm-hmm.
You had Donald Trump said that the Asians brought COVID over to America. The Lord said, if you're unclean, you're going to be cut off from your people. You can't eat pork and touch swine flesh and be around everybody, shaking everybody's hands. Everybody's going to die of swine flu. You can't eat bat and come around our people. Everybody's going to die of COVID.
And then when our people want to follow in their footsteps and eat the same things that they eat, when the doctors had already told you, yeah, you better stop eating that pork. Like, it's funny when you got high blood pressure and gout and all of that, they don't say stop eating like chicken. They usually tell you to stop eating pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster. They don't say stop eating the stuff that the Most High told you can eat. Now, don't get me wrong. If you eat nothing but steak and nothing else, you might get some health concerns, but everything is in moderation. But the wisdom was already given to us to win. But you want to follow your impressors and put bacon on everything. Baconator, 12 pieces of bacon, 12 pieces of sin. And you're just gobbling it down, Cookie Monster style. And you justified it. And you justified it. That's what's even worse. You put that on the Most High, saying that the Most High allowed you, sent his son to die so you can continue to sin, to continue to eat pork. That's cap. Most High didn't send his son for you to keep doing what you're doing, for you to keep sinning. He did that so you can get an opportunity to change, to come back to these laws, statutes, and commandments. Follow the order that was originally given to his children, his people. Possessive pronouns, people. Ownership. He didn't say that about all nations. Keep going. You got something, go ahead, jump in.
I'm just shaking my head because it's like Christ died because you were sinning.
Right.
And you think because your pastor told you the laws are done away with, that you can keep sinning. Like, you want Christ to die again?
Just keep spitting in his face. Just keep hanging him on the cross. Like, you're happy to do that. Oh, he'll die for me over and over again. No. No, the book of Hebrews tells you that. After you come into the knowledge of truth, there remain of no more sacrifices for sin. But the Christian church, they're not going to tell you that. They're going to think that he completely allowed you to go do whatever the hell you want to do. And that before it gets bad, the chariots is going to come rapture you up out of all the chaos because you've been perfect. You've done everything that you were supposed to do. You didn't keep no laws. You didn't even tell people to keep the laws. And then you perpetuated the cycle of sinning throughout our generations. And then you think you're just going to hop on that swing low, sweet chariot. You're going to get on that ship. Cap.
Stop following Europeans. Salakia. Europeans gave you Christianity. You got to stop following this nonsense. Verse 21. Moreover, the soul that shall touch any unclean thing, as the uncleanness of man, or any unclean beast, or any abominable unclean thing, and eat of the flesh of the sacrifice of peace offerings, which pertain unto the Lord, even that soul shall be cut off from his people.
Just double down on it, made it very clear. You can't touch an abominable thing and come eat of this peace offering. It's for the Lord. Like, it clearly tells you which pertain unto the Lord. Like, this is your peace offering for the Most High, and you're going to come contaminated. I don't care if the Most High said, bring me 12 pieces of this and 15 pieces of that, and you bring him 20 and 2, you're off. You're wrong. It's just that simple. And we can't get in our feelings and feel some type of way about it at all. That soul is cut off. Keep going.
And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, Ye shall eat no manner of fat, of ox or of sheep or of goat.
Now we're going to get the context of that, because some of you fake Israelites and Christians, y'all would have took that verse and say, see, we can't.
We're in Leviticus chapter 7 and verse 24. In the Hebrew, Wa Kalab, Nabal Ha, Wa Kalab, Tarap Ha, Ya'aish Ha, Lakal, Mala'a Kaha, Wa Akal, La'a, Tha'akal Hara. Verse 25, Kaya, Kal, Akal, Kalab, Mana, Ha, Baham, Ha, Ashar, Wakwar, Yaba, Ma, Mana, Ashar, La, Yahweh, Wanakar, Thaha, Ha, Napash, Ha, Akal, Tha, Ma'aim, Yaha. Verse 26, Wakal, Dama, La'a, Tha, Akal, Wa, Bakal, Ma, Washab, Thayakam, La, I.W.A.P, Walab, Hama. Verse 27, Kal, Napash, Ashar, Tha'akal, Kal, Dama, Wa, Nakar, Thaha, Ha, Napash, Ha, Hawaha, Ma'aim, Yaha. Verse 26, Waya, Dabar, Yahweh, All, Masha, La, Amar. Verse 29, Dabar, All, Banya, Yasharala, Ya, La, Amar, Ha, Makwar, Yaba, Ath, Zabak, Shalom, Yawa, La, Yahweh, Yabaya, Ath, Kwa Rabban, Wa, La, Yahweh, Ma, Zabak, Shalom, Yahweh. Verse 30. Yad Yahweh, Thabaya, Ayan, Ha, Ath, Ashya, Yahweh, Ath, Ha, Kalab, Al, Ha, Haz, Kazah, Yab, Yanwa, Ath, Ha, Kazah, Lahan, Yapa, Athwa, Tha, Nawap, Ha, Lapan, Ya, Yahweh. That's the end of the 7 verses. This is Leviticus chapter 7 and verse 24 in the English. And the fat of the beast that dieth of itself, and the fat of that which is torn with beasts, may be used in any other use, but ye shall in no wise eat of it. Verse 26, moreover, ye shall eat no manner of blood, whether, Salakia. Verse 25, for whosoever eateth the fat of the beast, of which men offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord.
That's the key right there that puts it all together. Of which men offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord. So it's not saying when you at your house and you have dinner and you get some oxtails that you can't eat the fat off the oxtails. But when you're talking about this particular offering made by fire to the Lord, that's the fat that he doesn't want you to eat. Simple as that. Keep going.
Even the soul that eateth it shall be cut off from his people.
There you go, getting cut off again because you're hard-headed. You're ignorant. And I get it. We have problems like that. You know, we be in captivity and then we have addictions and we have tendencies and habits that are sometimes hard to break. But when you come into this truth and you give yourself over to the Most High, and I'm paraphrasing the scripture, it says, what was that scripture that says, pretty much that my burden is easy. I'm gonna find it.
My yoke is heavy.
Yeah, but
My yoke is light, something like that.
No, I'm use a different one. Not grievous, and my law is not grievous. Yeah, that is 1 John chapter 3 and 5. For this is the love of God, that we keep his commandments, and his commandments are not grievous. So we have a lot of misconception in our head that, oh, we can't keep the laws. The laws are too hard, this and that, and this and that. But in all actuality, the scripture says the laws are not grievous. These commandments aren't grievous. You choosing not to eat pork and choosing to eat beef is not a hard task. You go to the grocery store, they sell them in the same goddamn freezer. It's not that hard to say, pork, no, beef, yeah, turkey, yeah, chicken, yeah. You know, it's not that hard. It's not grievous. But what's hard is you denying your flesh, you staying in your sin. That's what's hard. You don't want to follow after Christ. You don't want to be a Christian. You want to be an antichrist. It's easier. That's what it comes down to. You'd rather be an antichrist and rep Christianity and say you're a Christian when all of that really means is that you don't know the Bible. Y'all use the word Christianity as a talking point. It's just, I'm a Democrat or I'm a Christian. When was the last time you went to church? Last Easter, 1984. When was the last time you read the Bible? What's the Bible? All right. Yeah, you a Christian, all right.
If I could, because that like, but that idea always kind of messed with my head because a brother will not follow Christ just so that he can sleep with white women. But it's not hard to sleep with a Mexican sister, a Hispanic sister, a Colombian sister, a Venezuelan sister, Cuban sister, indigenous sister, Jamaican, Trinidad. There's so many of our women that you can love and marry and build a family with. But because you don't want to give up sleeping with a white woman, because the Bible says you can't sleep with a woman outside your nation, you won't follow Christ.
Right.
It's, you know what I mean? Like that.
Because you can't eat pork, you won't follow Christ. It'd be something that simple. You got the pick of the litter of women. Yeah, you want they lassie or collie breed women over there with German shepherds. That's what you want? A German shepherd? Y'all gotta let them white women go. I'm dead serious. They will be the death of you. And it hasn't changed in history. Just look through history. Like, and they have no shame in it. Oh, he whistled at me. Lynch mobbed this young man. Beat to unrecognizable. And then on her deathbed, oh, I lied. Stone that hoe. Like, ain't no way you should just, I lied. You just got this boy unalived in one of the most heinous ways, and it's I lied. And you coons out there just let it go. Oh, we should forget slavery. Yeah, you would celebrate 4th of July every 4th of July. We supposed to forget slavery. Were they not under the thumb of the Britons and they came over here for what? To get away. And they celebrated every year. And they'll tell you, oh, slavery was so back long ago. You got to forget that. Oh, really? And the 4th of July wasn't? They're still hunting down Holocaust people who committed crimes in the Holocaust to this day. 90 years old, 100 years old. Put them in jail. But for us, oh no, you got to forget that. And that's what, and then our people, our men want to regurgitate that BS. Oh man, you just got to let that go, man. That's all, that's in the past. Shut up. You're stupid. You one of the ones that need to be. I was about to say something.
Come. Verse 26. Moreover, ye shall eat no manner of blood, whether it be of fowl or of beast, in any of your dwellings.
Stop following after them Caucasians. Stop it.
They'll eat that raw steak.
Man, let me get that steak medium, easy, or whatever raw is, and seared on the outside. They put that thing on a plate, blood be all oozing out of it, pink all in the middle, and they smiling. That's who you want to follow? Yeesh. Keep going.
Whether it be a fowl or a beast, in any of your dwellings. Verse 27. Whatsoever soul it be that eateth any manner of blood, even that soul shall be cut off from his people.
Simple as that. I gave you a simple order. Don't be eating no blood. You want to go ahead and eat some blood, you get cut off. And we shouldn't feel like, oh, that's too harsh. Man, I just told him to walk, take 2 steps. He's able-bodied. He told me, no, cut that nigga off. Keep going.
Verse 28. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, He that offereth the sacrifice of his peace offerings unto the Lord, shall bring his oblation unto the Lord of the sacrifice of his peace offerings. Verse 30. His own hands shall bring the offerings of the Lord made by fire. The fat with the breast, it shall he bring, that the breast may be waved for a wave offering before the Lord.
So now we're getting into that wave offering. And these are still specific things that the Most High wants to be done in a particular order, in a particular way. This man got to carry his own sacrifice himself. He can't give it to one of his servants or a friend and say, hey, can you go sacrifice? Nah, bring it up there yourself. Last one, you got one more.
That's the end of the 7 verses. This is Leviticus chapter 7, verse 31 in the Hebrew. Wahakwa tayar, ha kahan, ath, ha kalab, ha hama zabak, ha wahayaha, ha kaza, la'a haran, wa laban, Yawah, verse 32. Wa'ath shawak, ha yamyan, tha thanwa, tha rawam, ha la kahan, ma zabak, ya shalam yakam, verse 33. Hama Quaria, ha makwar, yaba, ath, dama, ha shalom, yam, wa ath, ha kalab, maban, ya, aharan, lawa, tha hazah, shawak, hayam yana, Allah mana, verse 34, kaya, ath, kaza, hatha nawap, ha wa'ath, shawak, ha tha rawam, ha la kwakath ya, ma'ath ban ya, yasharala, ma zabak ya, shalom yaham, wa athan, atham, la aharan, ha kahan, wa laban yawal, laka kwa, iwalam, ma'ath banya yasharala. Verse 35. Za'ath ma shakath aharan, wa ma shakath ban yawa, ma'ash ya Yahweh bayarum, hakwara yaba atham la kahan, la Yahweh. Verse 36. Ashar tazawaha Yahweh, la thatha laham, bayawam, ma shak wa atham ma'ath, banya yasharala, kakwath iwalam, la darath ma. Verse 37. Za'ath hatha waraha, la'al ha, laman kaha, wala kata'a, tha wala asham. Walam lawa'a, yama wa la zabak, ha shalamyam. That's the end of the 7 verses. Back in the English, this is Leviticus chapter 7 and verse 31. And the priest shall burn the fat upon the altar, but the breast shall be Aaron's and his sons.
So y'all can't feel some type of way. Well, why he get the breast of the animal? Because the Most High said so.
Another one time.
Keep going.
Verse 32. And the right shoulder shall ye give unto the priest for an heave offering of the sacrifices of your peace offerings.
So now you got the breast that goes to Aaron and his sons, and then you got the right shoulder for the priest as a heave offering. Keep going.
Verse 33. He among the sons of Aaron that offereth the blood of the peace offering and the fat, shall he have the right shoulder for his part.
So now the person that offers the offering, they get the right shoulder for the part. Keep going.
For the waved breast and the heaved shoulder have I taken of the children of Israel from off the sacrifices of their peace offerings, and have given them unto Aaron the priest and unto his sons by a statute forever from among the children of Israel.
That was forever. That was made a statute. And in my head, it's just like, and I get that currency is a little different now, but I just know Judites. I know my people. Sometimes we're getting the feelings. Well, why he get that? Me being a younger brother, I did that most of my life. Well, why he get that piece of chicken? Why he get that? Well, I wanted the leg. Why he get the leg? I don't want the wing. Y'all gotta chill out with that weak spirit. That's a minstrelman spirit. If the Most High said, hey, they get the breast and you get the shoulder and he get that part, that's what you get. Stop crying, whining all the time before he take it all from you, and now you left with grass. Keep going.
God, that's what it says. Like, don't covet your brother's belongings. You know what I mean? Stop watching what everybody else has.
Right.
You know what I mean? Thank the Most High for the things you have.
And that's a demon that we have on us in 2025. Most of us get on social media. When I say most of us, I'm talking about our people. I'm not separating myself from our people. Most of us will get on the internet and we are idolized from what we see other people have. We'll covet. Oh, he has that car. He got that woman. He got that many women. Oh, he's going out to there. Oh, he spends this much money. He got that. And it's just like, for what? What is that for? Y'all not teaching this youth. Y'all not raising these youth up to be better than you are. So what does it matter you driving around in a Lamborghini? You still ain't S. You still dung for the earth.
You'll go to the point of sleeping with another man's wife.
Right.
You know what I mean? When there's hundreds, there's thousands of single women out here. You know what I mean? But you're gonna break up somebody else's home. You know what I mean? Just so you can sleep with the sister.
And then make a song about it, Mr. Steal Your Girl. Mr. Steal Your Girl. Like, come on. And then we blast it over the radio, and then the men and their children, oh, that's what I have to do. I gotta take his girl. And then you get unalived. Then you get a metal piece of steel on your head, and then you see, go on Snoops, you see it all the time. People getting unalived for they man, they woman, this and that. When if you had your own wife, stick with your own wife. You don't need to go get his. Why are you climbing out this man's bedroom window, jumping out a window? If you that scared, you should have never went in the room. But now you're running for your life because you fell victim to your own erection. Go ahead.
Come, verse 35. This is the portion of the anointing of Aaron and of the anointing of his sons, out of the offerings of the Lord made by fire, in the day when he presented them to minister unto the Lord in the priest's office. Verse 36, which the Lord commanded to be given them of the children of Israel, in the day that he anointed them, by a statute forever throughout your generations.
So clearly, he's just making it real clear that this is the portion for Aaron and his sons. This is the portion for the office. There is no question about this. There is no but the Most High. Well, what about me over here in the tribe of? Hey, are you Aaron and his sons? All right, shut up. Keep going.
Verse 37. This is the law of the burnt offering, of the meat offering, and of the sin offering, and of the trespass offering, and of the consecrations, and of the sacrifice of the peace offerings.
So what we just read, we covered the laws that dealt with all of those different types of offerings. And those are laws, statutes, something that the Most High has ordered. And it wasn't for us to pick and choose which one and how we do it and how often. And nah.
Come on, come. This is the next 7 verses in the Hebrew. This is Leviticus chapter 7 and verse 38. Ashar tazawaha Yahweh ath masha bahan bahar sayan ya bayawam tazawaath ath ban ya yasharala lahquar yaba ath quarab nayaham la Yahweh bama dabar sayan ya. This is Leviticus chapter 7. This is Leviticus chapter 8 and verse 1. Waya dabar Yahweh al masha la'amar. Verse 2. Kwaka ath aharan wa'ath ban yawa athwa wa'ath ha bagad yam wa'ath shaman ham shaka wa'ath par hakata ath wa'ath shanya ha ayal yam wa'ath Saul hamataza watha. Verse 3. Wa'ath kal ha-ida ha-kwahal al pathak ahol mawa'id. Verse 4. Wayaish masha ka-ashar tazawaha Yahweh athwa watha kwahal ha-ida al pathak ahol mawa'id. Verse 5. Wayamar masha al ha-ida zaha ha-dabar ashar tazawaha Yahweh la aish watha. Verse 6. Waya quarab masha ath aharan wa'ath ban yawa wayarak taza'ah atham bam yam. That's the end of the 7 verses. We're in Leviticus 7 and verse 38, which the Lord commanded Moses in Mount Sinai in the day that he commanded the children of Israel to offer their oblations unto the Lord in the wilderness of Sinai. And if I may, and this is why it's so important to get in the ISUPK and learn who you are. Because you pick up these records, you pick up the Bible and read through this. It is speaking to the children of Israel. You don't know who you are. You don't know what you're required to do throughout your generations forever. This is a statute forever. Moses told blacks, Hispanics, and indigenous people this thousands of years ago. And this is something that we got to keep today. So we're in Leviticus chapter 8 and verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Take Aaron and his sons with him, and the garments, and the anointing oil, and a bullock for the sin offering, and 2 rams, and a basket of unleavened bread. And gather thou all the congregation together unto the door of the tabernacle of the congregation. And Moses did as the Lord commanded him. And the assembly was gathered together unto the door of the tabernacle of the congregation. Verse 5. And Moses said unto the congregation, this is the thing which the Lord commanded to be done.
You see how easy that was? The Most High commanded Moses to do something, and he did it. And then we got some Negroes in 2025 that just want to, but, and it's just like it has that, those but have nothing to do with what the Most High commanded. He told him to get a specific number of animals, a basket of 11 bread, and get all of the congregation, take them to the door, take them to the temple, the door of the temple. Now, what if he would have went to the side and got one animal, one piece of bread, and 5 people? Come on, now, does that even sound like order? Does that sound like he fulfilled the mission, did what he was commanded to do? No. So in 2025, we have to have that same spirit. When you get an instruction, do that instruction. When the Bible tells you to do something or not do something, follow that instruction. Keep going.
And this is why Christ said, a man can't serve 2 masters.
Damn right.
You know what I mean? You can't serve the Most High and do what he says and listen to white Europeans telling you can eat pork. Like, you got to pick one.
Right.
There's no serving 2 masters. You got to decide to serve the Lord, especially if you're Black, Hispanic, or Indigenous. Just like Moses did right here, you have to do as he commanded you. You can't follow European culture. This is verse 6. And Moses brought Aaron and his sons and washed them with water.
So that was the consecration. That was what the Most High commanded for Aaron and his sons. The Most High commanded Aaron and his sons to be consecrated. Moses followed that order, and he did it in front of everybody. I'm starting to feel like, and I get, we deal with some of the same things, but now in 2025, in this political climate, this economic climate, with everything that's happening, do you really think it's wise not to follow every instruction of the Most High right now? Like, even as a Christian, would it be wise for you to say, like, man, I don't know, them Israelites make a good case. It does say it in the Bible. I'm not supposed to. I'm going to just follow what the Bible say. And then on Judgment Day, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm right. But y'all would rather follow these Caucasians, follow these oppressors who hate you, who have hated you for hundreds of years. And their hatred is different from our hatred. They show you physically how much they hate you. Let's put a freeway through your thriving city. Let's drop grenades out of planes. Let's kidnap your kids and women off of reservations. Let's hold your kids in cages on the border. As people are fleeing from natural disasters, let's not let the Haitians in, but all of them Arabs and all of them up dressed like Darth Vader, they can all come in. They walking around all of Dearborn with the Darth Vader outfit, messing up traffic, and we wrong. And y'all don't see that there's a difference between how they treat each other and how we treat each other. It's clearly in the scriptures how we're supposed to treat each other. There's laws for brotherhood. We have classes on brotherhood, but yet you guys rather step on a brother's shoe and get unalived over a shoe print. You know how stupid that sounds? A shoe print. I remember back in my day, people was getting robbed and unalived for starter jackets. I don't know why you remember that, the starter jackets. I never had one. I was too broke to afford one. But I mean, come on, are we that low, debased as a people? They got us fighting and unaliving each other in a little corner of a area of land that they don't even want. You see what they did to the Native American? They put them on reservations and still won't leave them alone. That's hatred. That's hatred right there. You got them on a swamp land and you still going in there robbing them, misusing them, essaying them. Really? And then you have people that say, oh, African Americans are the most violent people. Prove it. How? Show me the numbers. Show me 400 years worth of violence. What plane did we get in and drop a nuke or atom bomb on a whole city that had nothing to do with the attack on Pearl Harbor? 2 times. These people attacked a military base and we went back and killed them. People that had nothing to do with it. And but we're the most violent people on the planet. And our people go for it. They go for that same rhetoric.
Yeah, in Genesis it tells you that if you attack Lamech, he's going to retaliate back 7 times. 7 times 7 or something like that, right?
You see that energy that they have? But look at us. Just look at what we do to ourselves. And we put them in a position of light that they're righteous and they're all, they're nice. Look at Sally over there and John eating his cheese and mayo sandwich and bologna. Look at John. Got his pocket protector. He would never eat somebody's face. No, he's a Jeffrey Dahmer too. He's a school shooter. Yes. They need to be profiled, not us. Why are we getting profiled and they go out and unalive people in mass numbers? We hit people by mistake because we can't aim. They go in with an AK-47 and spray the whole grocery store. Spray the whole school. But we're the violent people. We didn't unalive what is his name? Charlie Kirk? We didn't unalive him. Y'all did. But we violent?
for saying something they didn't like. Yeah, I mean, you're gonna shoot, you're gonna, like, words I can say, you're gonna unalive somebody because they said something. That's how violent Europeans are. Yeah. And that's why it was so shameful when Christ told, the Jews, when he told the Israelites, ye are of your father the devil. Like, imagine Christ looking at Israelites acting like Romans, acting like Europeans. Because that race of people is so violent. They're so disgusting. It says Esau is there's no greater fornicator than Esau. There's no greater sexual deviant than Esau. He was a murderer from the beginning. That's his spirit. To be called ye are of your father the devil, you're acting like white people. You serve Europeans. And it's such a shameful thing. Sluggy.
It's worse when they think they winning because you're acting like these devils. You think you're above your brothers and sisters because you done cooned out. You done sold out and you feel like you're above us because you hate us as much as they hate us. Boy, keep holding their hands. That destruction comes to you too. Keep holding their hands. Go ahead.
Christ is coming to destroy this place.
Man, they don't get it.
You got to pick a side. This is Leviticus 8 and verse 6. And Moses brought Aaron and his sons and washed them with water That's the end of the 7 verses.
We can do 7.
This is Leviticus chapter 8 and verse 7 in the Hebrew. Sorry, Leviticus chapter 8 and verse 7. YAHANNA al-Yawah. Haka Thanath. Kagar Athwa. Abunta. Waya Labash Athwa Ath. Hama Ayal. Yathan al-Yawa Ath. Apad. Kagar Athwa. Kashab. Apad. Apad. Lawa Bawa. Verse 8. Yasham al-Yawa Ath. Kashan. Yathan al. Kashan Ath. Awarium. Wa'ath Hathumium. Verse 9. Yasham Ath. Hama Tazanap Tha'al. Ra'ash Yasham al. Hama Tazanap Tha'al. Mawa Panyawa Ath. Tazaya Tazah. Zahab. Nazar. Quadash. Ashar. Tazawaha. Yahweh Ath Masha. Verse 10. Yaquak Masha Ath. Shaman. Mashak. Wayum. Shakar Ath. Mashak. Wa'ath. Kal Ashar. Bawa. Waya Quadash. Atham. Verse 11. Yazah. Manwa al Hama Zabak. Shabai Pa'imyam. Waya Mashak Ath. Hama Zabak. Wa'ath Kal. Yawa. Wa'ath Kayar. Wa'ath Kanwa. La Quadash Ma. Verse 12. Waya Tazakwa. Ma Shaman. Hama Mashak. Al. Ra'ash. Aharan. Waya Mashak. Athwa. La Quadash. Verse 13. Waya Quarab. Masha Ath. Banya Aharan. Waya Labash. Thanath. Waya Kagar. Atham. Aban. Waya Kabash. Laham. Gabai. Watha. Ashar. Tazawaha Yahweh Ath Masha. That's the end of the 7 verses. There's Leviticus chapter 8 and verse 7 in the English. And he put upon him the coat, and girded him with the girdle, and clothed him with the robe, and put the ephod upon him. And he girded him with the curious girdle of ephod. Slakia. And he girded him with the curious girdle of the ephod, and bound it unto him therewith.
Go ahead.
Kanoka, verse 8. And he put the breastplate upon him. Also he put in the breastplate the Urim and the Thummim.
That's where you get your dice from. Go ahead.
Verse 9. And he put the mitri upon his head. Also upon the mitri, even upon his forefront, did he put the golden plate, the holy crown, as the Lord commanded Moses.
That sounds real drippy to me. That sounds real fly fresh to death. Did y'all just imagine that outfit that they just put on Aaron and his son? That sounds fly to me. That mitri with the gold on the front of it. Come on now. There's nothing that we don't need outside of this book. This is all we need. And I don't get how so many people run to Kemetism or Buddhism. I dated a girl years ago, and I didn't know black people was in it. She was like, I'm studying Buddhism. I'm like, where do they do that in Detroit? You live on 7 Mile in Biltmore. Where's a Buddhist temple in Detroit? Who's teaching you? She got these little books. It's like, did you go to the Chinese store and just get like, what just happened? But that's our people. We go everywhere. But the book that's for us, it just, you telling me I can't sleep with this man, wife? What? That gotta be wrong. There's something wrong with me not being able to have what he got. What? No, it's just something wrong with you. That's what's wrong. Go ahead.
Verse 10. And Moses took the anointing oil and anointed the tabernacle and all that was therein, and sanctified them. And he sprinkled thereof upon the altar 7 times, and anointed the altar and all his vessels, both with the laver and his foot, to sanctify them. And he poured of the anointing oil upon Aaron's head, and anointed him, to sanctify him.
Why Aaron getting anointed? Get out. You know that some people have that spirit. They just jealous and envious. Somebody graduating, you ain't even go to the school, but you at their graduation hating on them as they cross the stage. He ain't too good at math. Come on, like, we have to change our minds. We have to love each other. That's what we have to do. There is no, we gonna join with the oppressor and we don't have to love our own brothers and sisters. We can just love the oppressor and we gonna survive. No, it will never work like that. Go ahead.
If I may. And who anointed these Europeans to teach the Bible?
Right.
Like, who anointed your Christian pastor? You know what I mean? Who anointed these Europeans that colonized and enslaved you to teach the Bible?
Kodash, that was your son outside. He walked away. He just wanted to wave. Yeah, who anointed these Edomites and these Caucasians to teach you the Bible? Who told them that they had the proper understanding to lead the children of God? The same God that said, what did they have to do with me? They don't have nothing to do with this book. Nothing. They're just nothing but stubble for the fire. Y'all better leave them alone. Go ahead.
Verse 13. And Moses brought Aaron's sons and put coats upon them, and girded them with girdles, and put bonnets upon them.
As headgears, turbans. That's not like what you think that a woman wears to sleep. They didn't put that bonnet on them. Come on, stop playing. Them purple guys probably the lavender lads. They probably gonna have that out next. Oh, they got bonnets.
IUIC's favorite verse right here.
Go ahead.
Good, man. And put bonnets upon them, as the Lord commanded Moses. That's the end of the 7 verses.
We're gonna kick out 7 more. Let's get it.
This is Leviticus chapter 8, verse 14. Wayagash ath par hakah ta'ath. Wayasam-ka aharan. Waban yawa ath yad yaham al ra'ash par hakata ath. Verse 15. Waya shakat. Wayakwa ka masha ath hadam. Wayathan al Quran watha. Hama zabak. Sabayab. Ba'ata. It's like a ba'a. Tazaba'ai. Waya. Kata'a. Ath ha ma zabak. Wa'ath hadam. Yatazakwa al. Ya sawad. Hama zabak. Wayakwa. It's like a waya kwadash. Hawa. La kapar al yawa. Verse 16. Wayakwa ka ath ka. Ha kalab. Ashar al. Ha kwarab. Wa'ath yatharath. Ha kabad. Wa'ath shathya. Hakal yatha. Wa'ath kalabahan. Waya kwatar. Masha hama zabak. Ha. Verse 17. Wa'ath hapar. Wa'ath arwa. Wa'ath bashar wa. Wa'ath parash wa. Sharap. Ba'ash makawa taza. La makan ha. Ka ashar. Tells her wa'a Yahweh ath masha. Verse 18. Waya kwarab ath ayal. Ha ayla. Wayasa makwa. Aharan. Waban yawa ath yad yaham al ra'ash ha'ayal. Verse 19. Wayash katav. Wa wayazarak. Masha'ath. Hadam al. Hamazabak. Sabaya. Verse 20. Wa'ath ha'ayal nathak. Lan thaka yawa. Wayakwat. Wayakutar. Masha'ath. Ha ra'ash. Wa'ath han. Hanathaka. Ha nathakyam. Wa'ath ha padar. That's the end of the 7 verses. This is Leviticus chapter 8 and verse 14. And he brought the bullock for the sin offering. And Aaron and his sons laid their hands upon the head of the bullock for the sin offering.
Go ahead.
And he slew it, and Moses took the blood and put it upon the horns of the altar, round about with his finger, and purified the altar, and poured the blood at the bottom of the altar, and sanctified it, to make reconciliation upon it.
Now, if you was following after these Neanderthals or Caucasians, they would probably be drinking the water, the blood. right after the Most High said, don't drink no blood, don't eat no blood, they going to say, well, we going to drink it, we thirsty. Go ahead.
Verse 16. If I may too, because and it's so disgusting because Esau knew the laws. You understand? Esau is the progenitor of the Edomites, the Europeans, the Caucasians. Esau is the son of Isaac. Isaac had the laws. He had the culture. He knew we weren't supposed to do these things. But what did Esau do for, what was it for a pot of... Gave his birthright up for...
some red pottage.
Some red pottage, that's right. Red pottage.
Some bloody soup.
Some bloody soup. Esau loved the blood, man. He gave up his whole birthright. So he can what? Drink some pig blood or whatever.
Because he was too lazy to just. I mean, you hungry? Cook for yourself, and that lets you know how much he disdained or this was displeased or didn't care about his birthright for some soup. I don't care if the soup was fully cooked. I'm not about to give up my whole birthright for one pot of soup. Yeah, you don't. Yeah. I just gave you the inheritance of all inheritances. You gonna trade it away from some soup? Yeah, get away from me.
Verse 16. And he took all the fat that was upon the inwards, and the caul above the liver, and the 2 kidneys and their fat, and Moses burned it upon the altar.
There goes some more of that science and anatomy. It's all in the Bible. They knew what the liver was. They knew what the kidneys was, the caul above. Come on. They had to know. But they don't want us to be pilots and surgeons and all of that, but we the best at it. They think when they finally figured out how to suture that, oh, they're the best doctors in the world. Well, we've been doing that for how long? The people who couldn't wash their own butt right, you gonna say that they're better doctors, better pilots when they crash the planes. We ain't even, stop it. When you really think about it, it is an amazing thing to not lose one bomber carrier during the whole mission for the Tuskegee Airmen. They didn't lose not one carrier. Not one of those planes fell. They all made it back. Yet you worried about our piloting skills? We not flying planes in the buildings. But that's the stigmatism. That's the lie that they put on us. And then we got coons all over the world that just go right in to think that black people can't fly, black people can't be doctors. They want the Arabic with the hairy arms to be their doctor. I don't want him. I don't want Dr. Cam. I remember Dr. Cam. That was when I was an infant. That man literally had like a rug on his arm. Like, that's how hairy these beasts are, you know. But go ahead, you had something.
Don't get me started on white people. They have no culture. They don't have, any smarts to them.
None.
Nothing that they brought to civilization. You know what I mean? That word civilization, the definition of civilization means law and order. That's the definition that it means to be civilized. Black people know it's not okay to unalive other people. You can't murder people. White people, you can't murder. You're not civilized. That's why black people have to rule the earth. That Christ is going to come out the sky a black man, and the whole earth is going to be surprised.
Shook.
You're going to be bewildered because you think Christ is some white boy with long blonde hair and blue eyes. Christ is a black man, and it's so important that blacks rule the earth. Because we are civilized. We have compassion.
Right.
The only good thing Europeans have, the only thing they're good at is murdering. That's it. They were blessed with the sword.
Cunning hunter.
They're a cunning hunter. Esau is good at those things.
Mm-hmm.
Go cover himself in deer piss, so that a deer
Can't
smell him, and then hunt every fucking deer on the face of the planet. Lions are going extinct. Giraffes going extinct. Because Esau just wants to kill everybody.
God, they almost eradicated all the buffalo. They came over here for the coats, and the Indians looking like they just gonna leave all of that, but they just wasted all of that. Like that. That's what this person is. The Edomites, they glean the corners of the field. They will sell you water that they don't own, sand that they don't make. They will charge you for air. I guarantee you that's coming. It's gonna get so bad that they're already selling air. That's what's funny. They're selling air already, and people are buying it.
They tax you on the water that falls from the sky.
I can't even collect water without getting taxed.
You can't collect water. If you collect rainwater, you're quote unquote stealing water from Europeans. You're taking the water that's supposed to go in their sewage. So white people have to charge you for rainwater.
And then they're going to charge you for using their sewage for the sewer lines. It's like they're going to charge you just to charge you. But this is who you want to follow. This is who you want to be like. This is your king.
Is this your king?
This is your king. That it? That was the last of the song.
Oh, no. Verse 17. We got 4 more verses. Leviticus 8, verse 17. But the bullock and his hide, and his flesh, and his dung, he burnt with fire without the camp.
Without the camp. Now, I'm going to just double check because, that clearly means outside the camp. That's how sanitary and clean the Most High wanted his people to be. But you see, our oppressors, they don't operate like that. They poop right next to where they sleep, and there's nothing wrong with it. They'll end up eating and drinking. You see the Bear Grylls urinate in a snake, and if you're ever thirsty, you can get the snake skin and you can just drink your urine. That's them. That's the Caucasians.
They have this. This is why European kings had like 10 different castles, because they would shit in the hallways. They would shit in their own bedroom. They're shitting everywhere in the castle. And so after shitting in their own bedroom for 6 months, they don't want to be in it. They can't live there anymore.
It stinks so bad.
So they got to go to a new castle. That's their history.
And the Most High just said, hey, the dung from this animal, the skin, the hide, the parts that you don't burn it outside of the camp, away from the camp. And I believe there's a scripture there that when we have to go to the bathroom, when the camp was in motion, we had to go a certain distance outside the camp and dig a hole. That's how sanitary the Most High was. It is. And then look at who we want to follow.
Good time. Tell me General Muhammad didn't bring this up. The bubonic plague was found in California. It was like a week or 2 ago. All those Europeans dying of the plague. What do you think that was from? They're unsanitary people.
All day. Man, just you can see it in their history. You can see it in their history. Go back and look at them early European pictures. They used to throw their trash out the window on the street and had the pigs come down and get it. That's who does that? Why do you think New York is full of rats? Because it's been nasty since its inception. The people who built it been nasty. They've been slumming over there. And this is who you want to follow. This is your king.
Uncivilized.
Can't even wash their ass. Look, go ahead.
I gotta do a whole class on white people again.
I'm demoed down. I'm with you. I'm gonna show pictures, a whole slide.
Verse 18. And he brought the ram for the burnt offering, and Aaron and his sons laid their hands upon the head of the ram. And he killed it, and Moses sprinkled the blood upon the altar round about. And he cut the ram into pieces, and Moses burnt the head and the pieces and the fat. That's the end of the 7 verses.
So that was the process and the instruction that the Most High gave to Moses. This is the steps that they had to take, that the children of Israel had to take. This is the consecration that the sons of Aaron and Aaron himself had to go through to be in that position, to hold that position. Statutes and laws were given forever that this had to be done. So in 2025, we don't need to listen to our oppressor if we say we serve a God. We serve the God of this Bible, the God of Abraham and Isaac and Jacob. We don't need to listen to our oppressor no more. We can go right in the book. It's written in English. And then you can come every Tuesday, 7 to 9, with your questions. Get your clarity. You can go online, type it in. You have brothers and sisters all throughout this UPK that will give you that wisdom and guidance you need to stop playing with Caucasians. Stop playing with dirty Caucasians. They nasty. They gonna give you fleas and lice. You mind opening that door for that brother? Yeah, they give you fleas and lice. That's them. All right, you can go ahead and close.
Come on, sir. SHALAM, which means to Israel. Yeah. Sorry, one right there. Right, Madim, which means stand. Sarf, which means to turn and face the east. This is the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanah, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Hayah, Shamka, Yahweh, Malak Wakah, Saba'ah, Ratazaka, Hayah, Aisha, Ba'arataza, Kawah, Hayah, Bashamayim, Nathanlana, Lakam, Kaz, Yawom, Wasalakana, Karbakna, Kasalakana, Karbakina, Wala'ah, Sabayana, Manasaya 1, Abal, Hawashayana, Mayan, Rad, Kaya, Lakah, Hamalakwa, Waha'ala, Wahata Parara, Lalalamium, Aman.
In the English, our Father,
which art in heaven,
hallowed be thy name.
hallowed be thy name.
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
thy kingdom come,
thy kingdom
thy
come,
will be done
thy will be done
in earth
in earth
as it is in heaven.
as it is in heaven.
Give us this day
Give us this
our
day
daily bread,
our daily bread,
and forgive us our debts,
and forgive us our debts,
as we forgive our debtors.
as we forgive our debtors,
And lead us not
and lead us not
into temptation,
into temptation,
but deliver us from evil.
but deliver us from evil.
For thine is the kingdom,
Thine is the
and
kingdom,
the power,
and the power,
glory,
and the glory,
forever,
forever.
so be it.
So be it. The God's prayer in the people. Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai,
Yahweh, Shem Yahushua,
Baba Kushah, Lafam Lanao, Akak, Akak, La Fa'ah, Kal Makalah, Wakal Madawa, Akak, La Tahar, Amatuzurain, Akak, La Hakwayam, Hamathium, Akak, Al Wakawa, Hatama Allah, Lagar Shan, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Kawada Aman,
in the English, Yahweh,
Yahweh,
in the name of Yahushua,
in the name of Yahushua,
please give us the power,
please give us the power,
the power to heal,
the power to heal,
all manner of sickness,
and all manner of sickness,
and all manner of disease,
and all manner of disease,
the power to cleanse the leper,
the power to cleanse the leper,
the power to raise the dead,
the power to raise the dead,
the power against unclean spirits,
the power against unclean spirits,
to cast them out,
to cast them out.
in the name of Yahushua,
In the name of Yahushua,
thank you, so be it.
thank you so be it. Bless Israel and Egypt. Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai,
Yahweh, Shem Yahushua,
Barak Lanala, Wayasharala, Wahabayah, Safari, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Kawada Aman.
bless Israel in the English, Yahweh,
Yahweh,
in the name of Yahushua,
in the name of Yahushua,
bless us,
bless us
and Israel,
and Israel
and the school,
and the school.
in the name of Yahushua,
In the name of Yahushua,
thank you, so be it.
thank you so be it. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah, Ayanya, Al-Hahari, Ma'ayan, Yaba'ah, Isaiah, Ma'an, Yahweh, Aisha, Shemayim, Wa'arataza, all your son, Lamawat, Yabalka, all Yanawam, Shamarka, Hana,
La'ah, Yanawam, Wala'ah, Yayashan, Shawamar, Yasharala, Yahweh, Shamarka, Yahweh, Tuzalka, Al-Yad, Yamyanka, Yawamam, Hashemash, La'ah, Yakaka, Wairak, Walayallah, Yahweh, Yashamarka, Makal Rai, Yashamar, Asma Pashka, Yahweh, Yashamar, Kazaaka, Wabawaaka, Maitha, Wa'id Awalam.
In the English, I will lift up my eyes unto the hills.
I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from Yahweh,
My help cometh from Yahweh,
which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Joshua
he that keepeth Yasharala
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in
and thy coming in
from this time forth,
from this time forth
even forevermore.
and even forevermore. The Psalm 83 in the Hebrew. Allahaya, all Damayalaka, all Fakarash, with all Fashakwat, to Yahanna, our Yabika, Yahama Yawan, Ramashana, Yaka, Nasha'awa, Ra'ash, Al-Ainaka, Ya'an Yamwa, Sawad, Waya, Faya Aitazawah, all to the Pawanyaka, Amarwa, Lakawa, Wanakakidam, Lagoya, Wala'ah, Yazakar, Sham Yasharala, Iwad, Kaya, Nawa Aitazawah, La, Yakabra, Al Yaka, Baryak, Yakarakwa, Ahahoya, Adawam, Wayashamai, Alayam, Mawa'aba, Wahagaria, Rabal, Wa'amawan, Wa'amalat, Palashah, Ain Yashabia, Kaza Ward, Lam Asher Ward, Nalawa, Imam, Hayawa, Zarawai, Labanya Lawat, Salah, Aisha, Lahum, Kamadian, Kasayasa Ra'ah, Kayabian, Wanafal, Kwayashwan, Nashamara, Ba'ayanda Ara, Hayawa, Laman, La'adama, Shayakamwa, Madayamawa, Ka'ara, Wakazaba, Wakazaba, Wakatazor, Mana'ai, Cal, Nasayakamwa, Ashar, Amarwa, Nayarashah, Lanawa, Na'awa, Alahayim, Alahaya, Shayakamwa, Kagogala, Kakwash, Lapanya Raka, Ka'ash, Sabahira Ya'ira, Wakalahaba, Sawapaka, Sabahalam, Mala'ah, Panyaham, Kwalawan, Wayabakwashwa, Shamka, Yahweh, Yabasha, Wayabahawa, Aidiyai, Wayakapara, Wayababa, Wayadaiwa, Kaya, Atha, Shumka, Yahweh, Labadka, all you one, Alcohol Rapiza.
In the English, keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Do not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
Be not still,
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
For lo,
For
thy enemies make a tumult.
thine enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee.
And they that hate thee
have lifted up the head.
have lifted up their head.
They have taken crafty counsel.
They have taken crafty counsel
Against thy people.
against thy people.
And consulted against thy hidden one.
And consulted against thy hidden one.
They have
said,
Come, and let us cut them off.
And let us cut them off
from being a nation.
From being a nation.
That the name of Yahshua.
That the name of Yahshua
may be no more remembered.
May be no more remembered.
For they have consulted together.
For they have consulted together
with one consent.
With one consent.
They are confederate against you.
They are confederate against you.
The tabernacles of Edom.
The tabernacles of Edom.
And the Ishmaelite.
And the Ishmaelite.
Of Moab.
Of Moab.
And the Hagarene.
And the Hagarene.
Gabal.
And Ammon. And Amalek.
The Philistines.
The Philistines.
With the inhabitants of Tyre.
With the inhabitants of Tyre.
Ashur also was joined with them.
Ashur also was joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot. Salah.
Do unto them.
Do unto them.
As unto the Midianites.
As unto the Midianites.
As to Seir.
As to Seir.
As to Jabin.
As to Jabin.
At the brook of Kizon.
At the brook of Kizon.
Which perished and endured.
Which perished and endured.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like Oreb.
Make their nobles like Oreb.
And like Z.
And like Z.
Yea.
Yea.
Or the princes as Zabah.
Or the princes as Zabah.
And as Amunah.
And as Amunah.
Who
Who said,
let us take to ourselves.
Let us take to ourselves
the houses of Yahweh in possession.
The houses of Yahweh in possession.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Make them like a wheel.
Make them like a wheel.
As the stubble before the wind.
As the stubble before the wind.
As the fire burneth the wood.
As the fire burneth the wood.
And as the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
And as the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
So persecute them with thy temple.
Persecute them with thy temple.
And make them afraid with thy sword.
And make them afraid with thy sword.
Fill their faces with shame.
Fill their faces with shame.
That they may seek thy name.
That they may seek thy name.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Let them be confounded.
Let them be confounded.
And troubled.
And troubled.
Forever.
Forever.
Yea.
Yea.
Let them be put to shame.
Let them be put to shame.
And perish.
And perish.
That men may know.
That men may know.
That thou.
That thou.
Whose name alone.
Whose name alone.
Is Yahweh.
Is Yahweh.
Art the most high.
Art the most high.
Over all the earth.
Over all the earth. The blessing, prayer, and the peace. Barakatha Yahweh wa Yahweh Shai.
Barakatha Yahweh wa Yahweh Shai.
Wa ma ya'aka Allah.
Wa ma ya'aka
Wa Allahaya.
Wa Allahaya.
Matzazab Ya'ah.
Matzazab Ya'ah.
Alawak Yahanna.
Alawak Yahanna.
Ha Alawakya.
Ha Alawakya.
Ha Saranya.
Ha Saranya.
Ha Kwatazayanya.
Ha Kwatazayanya.
Ha Kaya Yalya.
Ha Kaya Yalya.
Wa Ha Kwatya.
Wa Ha Kwatya.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ba Hashem Yahweh Shai.
Ba Hashem Yahweh Shai.
For water Aman.
For water Aman. In the English, bless you Yahweh.
Bless you Yahweh.
And Yahweh Shai.
And Yahweh Shai.
And Michael.
And Michael.
And the angels.
And the angels.
The manager YAHANNA.
And the general YAHANNA.
The generals.
The generals.
The captains.
The captains.
The officers.
The officers.
The troopers.
The troopers.
And the sisters.
And the sisters.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Thank you so big.
Thank you so big. Sorry. Abba Yahweh Shamar Allah by Shuni Shah.